afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 5 as we make it to the end of another week.
We made it to Friday. I think you should have said Live at 5.
I did? Didn't quite make it to Friday.
It's been that kind of a week, yeah.
But we got a good show coming up. Bruno's here and the News Hounds and lots of good stuff.
Yes.
So let's begin tapping our news at 4 today, 1 week out. So where do we stand with either ending or extending the Dane County mask mandate?
A promising little pill in the fight against COVID will tell you about the new experimental drug.
And a place for teachers to get shots now that they are mandated by the school district. Let's take a look outside. Boy, summer is just hanging on, isn't it?
It was warm and sunny, a little cloudy now on the west side of Madison. That's a beautiful shot. What are those flowers, Mark?
I don't know.
They're lovely. Rain is on the way for the weekend. They're going to get a little bit of a drink.
I think, and we all need it because it's still dry out there. Austin's in the backyard, not an all-day soaker by any means.
No, yeah, not by any means. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what type of flower that was, but it is a pretty beautiful one, as you mentioned. And it's a nice day outside as well. 83 degrees right now in Madison, so these temperatures really have gotten up there for today. Dew points in the upper 50s, manageable, but a little bit on that muggy side of things overall. Still feels pretty excellent here. Now our temperature is currently at 83 here in Madison, but Janesville all the way up to 88 degrees right now. So some spots are quite warm right now. But taking a look at what we're expecting tonight, that low of 64 degrees, partly cloudy skies, milder conditions, but we are expecting those rain chances to start moving through pretty early in the nighttime hours as well. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. Your Friday night lights forecast for most of us generally staying dry. It's also going to stay a little on the warmer side of things. Clouds will increase, and there's a possibility for a stray shower for some of us. So that's what we're watching out for as of right now, that shower chance. But currently we're looking pretty good with some sunshine overhead. But again, those clouds will build. Now a peek at our traffic. Right now, most of Madison is looking good, but we are watching out for one spot, and this is US 51 Stoughton Road northbound. Currently closed as of right now from Wisconsin 30 to Lexington Avenue, and that's due to an accident. So, of course, we're going to keep you posted with the latest in the forecast, and, of course, we'll keep you posted with the latest with traffic as well.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes, Austin. Thank you. Well, if you don't love wearing a mask in Dane County, you'll want to pay attention to 1 week from today. That's when the county's current mask order expires.
Tahlil Moladin looked into the odds that we'll see another one in October, and she is in the studio tonight with what she learned. Tahlil?
Public Health Madison in Dane County told me they couldn't say for certain if another mask order is coming next week, but they did give some information about what would decide that. One metric they're looking at is COVID transmission rate. Dane County is like 72 counties in Wisconsin right now, currently in the high category. We'd need to fall 2 categories in the CDC's chart through substantial and down to moderate to get rid of masks. That would mean dropping from around 150 cases per 100,000 people that we saw this week to fewer than 50. County Executive Joe Parisi says he puts his faith in public health, but he knows many don't feel the same way.
We're in a situation now where we have a lot of young people who are in school, who are out in the community, who are under age 12, who are not able to be vaccinated. So we need to do everything in our power to protect our children right now who don't have access to a vaccine. So if public health determines that it's important we extend the mask mandate, I'm fully supportive of that decision.
They've told us it's about unvaccinated children. Agreed. But we can do things that aren't a blanket one-size-fits-all mask order in order to protect children.
SSM Health doctors, however, say the path forward is difficult to determine because the virus has evolved so much. They say the virus is running through the community too easily. Still, as for masks, they recommend using common sense in high-risk areas, mandate or no mandate. Currently, Dane County is the only county in the area with an existing mandate, which doesn't make some business leaders happy. We'll tell you more tonight at 5.
We will see you at 5. Tahlil, thank you. Pharmaceutical company Merck is reporting promising results with its experimental COVID-19 pill. The company looked at 775 adults with mild to moderate COVID-19 at high risk for severe disease. The patients that were given the antiviral dramatically reduced hospitalizations and death. The drug would be the first pill shown to treat COVID-19, and that is potentially a major advance in efforts to fight the pandemic.
we can start to prescribe it to patients rather than them having to come into an emergency room and be given intravenous therapy of an antibody or a shot of an antibody. They can get a pill. And so this certainly makes it much easier to treat. And in the end, will probably save many lives.
The study results were released by the company and have not been peer-reviewed. An independent group of medical advisors monitoring the trial recommended stopping it early because the interim results were so strong. On Monday, vaccines become mandatory for local teachers.
Today, there's a one-stop shop for them to get their shots.
Brady Mallory is taking us to a vaccine clinic for the Madison Metropolitan School District teachers to make it easier for teachers and staff. Brady?
Well, this is the culmination of a story we've been following for the last month now, starting when the school board first brought up a vaccine mandate for district staff. Well, then on Monday, all members approved it. And now we're seeing our first group of teachers and staff who still needed to get their first set of shots. Well, the district worked with SSM Health Mobile Clinic to make this all happen. Organizers say they had a pretty good turnout, and the clinic offered the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. The district's director of health services says it was important to give the staff this type of access, but it's not just about keeping them safe.
I think we've been doing well, and you know, it's been a lot of first-time doses, people coming in, and we're glad that they're coming to get vaccinated. And we also did bring all 3 vaccines. So we did bring Pfizer, we have Moderna here, and we have Johnson & Johnson.
Well, those who are eligible for the recently approved Pfizer booster could also get that 3rd shot there. Organizers say they set up this clinic today, Friday, to give people a couple of days to recover from any possible side effects. The next MMSD clinic is October 22nd, and that will also be open to the public. It'll be at 333 Holtzman Road in Madison. We have this information on our website, channel3000.com.
All right, Brady, thank you. UW-Madison police arrested a man Monday after a university student said the stranger spat in her face and made statements about COVID-19. Authorities said the victim, an Asian American woman, told investigators she felt targeted because of her race and appearance. UW-PD officers were able to identify 37-year-old Morgan R. Kroll as the suspect. Kroll is facing a disorderly conduct charge with a hate crime modifier. He's also facing 2 bail jumping charges. The president's negotiating skills are being put to the test as he heads to Capitol Hill today.
Democrats say they're close to an agreement as talks continue on the massive reconciliation bill named the Build Back Better Act. But the party remains split over the infrastructure bill.
A key vote on that bill has been postponed, causing the furlough of thousands of transportation workers. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
President Biden huddled with Democrats on Capitol Hill in an attempt to bring his infrastructure agenda across the finish line.
He believes it's the right time for him to go up there. These are his proposals. These are his bold ideas.
We are at the table to try to deliver both things, and I believe we will.
Earlier, House progressives struck an optimistic tone on negotiations after their opposition Thursday to moving forward on the Senate-passed bipartisan infrastructure bill without a path forward on the larger social spending bill.
We are still waiting for the details of Build Back that goes along with a bipartisan infrastructure, and you have unity around those two. We're in the middle of mashed potatoes or sausage making. That's what legislation is.
Republicans have been in lockstep opposition to the Democrats' Build Back Better Act, which funds the president's top agenda priorities, such as climate change, education, and health care. With a narrow majority in the House and a 50-50 Senate, Democrats cannot afford to lose support. Democratic Senators Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin signaled they're not on board with the current $3.5 trillion price tag. Senator Manchin has said his top line is $1.5 trillion. Meanwhile, the failure to pass the bipartisan infrastructure bill has caused a lapse in funding for some highway and transit programs, resulting in the furlough of nearly 4,000 workers. Lawmakers are working on a short-term fix if the bill remains stalled. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
A community resource center in Sun Prairie has more space to use now.
Cut away.
Sun Prairie's Sunshine Place held a ribbon-cutting event this morning at their newly expanded facilities. The expansion allows for more accessible parking, increased storage space for the Sun Prairie Emergency Food Pantry, and more space for programs. Sunshine Place Executive Director Ann Mostricht says the expansion will help better serve the community.
All eyes look to Sunshine Place to provide hope, to provide help, to help people bridge the gaps when they're struggling in their lives.
There was an emergency food pantry that was held after the ribbon cutting with fresh fruit, vegetables, and some international food.
Today, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi introduced his 2022 budget proposal, laying out Dane County's plans to continue addressing the impacts of COVID-19. The $747.8 million spending plan attempts to build on successful county initiatives by addressing things in the community such as improving mental health and public safety.
I will be allocating another $5 million in American Rescue and Recovery funds for additional pandemic-related expenses that will no doubt emerge in the year ahead. This safety net is critical to county government maintaining its ability to respond to acute and sometimes unexpected needs from the pandemic as they arise.
Executive Parisi also devoted an extra $6.5 million to continue hotel sheltering of the homeless through June 30th of 2022.
The development of the new Wisconsin History Museum in downtown Madison is taking a big step forward. The Wisconsin Historical Foundation is buying the 2 properties adjacent to the museum and will then donate the properties to the Historical Society. The plan is to combine the 2 properties to create a 100,000 square foot museum.
Well, Madison police have recovered the unique bronze statue Dumpty Humpty. The statue was stolen from a vendor at the art fair on the square last week. Police say one of the suspects involved in the incident came forward and confessed. A second suspect has not been apprehended, so all the pieces have been put back together again.
Oh, well done.
Shopping could be a challenge this year.
Blame demand and the strain on the supply chain. We'll have some shopping tips for you when Live at 4 continues. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 3 Now at 4. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
Accidents happen. Mistakes don't have to. Don't take a chance on your future. Call a powerful law firm that will fight for every dollar you may be entitled to.
Hupy and Abraham.
They got me $575,000.
Way more than what the insurance company offered.
All the money I deserved.
Over $1 million.
They really do mean business.
Call Hupy and Abraham right now. Tell the insurance company you mean business.
A former Badger football standout picks up the torch where his fabled mentor left off, and the challenge suits him just fine. Read Madison Magazine's October profile of new UW Athletic Director Chris McIntosh, online and on newsstands now.
Congratulations to Madison Magazine for earning top industry honors for outstanding journalism and design, including the coveted prize for general excellence in the 36th Annual National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
Your eyes, beautiful on the outside, but if you have diabetes, there can be some not so pretty stuff going on the inside. It's true. If you have diabetes, you know high blood sugar is the root of the problem. But that excess sugar can cause the blood vessels to be seriously damaged. And when that happens, this could happen: vision loss or even blindness. That's right. Diabetic retinopathy is a leading cause of blindness for adults in the U.S. But even though you can't see it, there is something you can do about it. Remember this: now is the time to get your eyes checked. Eye care is an incredibly important part of your long-term diabetes management. See a path forward with actions and treatments that may help your eyes and protect against vision loss. Just say to yourself, "Now I see." Then go see an eye care specialist. Visit nowic.com to get the facts about diabetes, your eyes, and what you can do next to take control of your sight. Brought to you by Regeneron.
Well, happy birthday, Mickey.
Today marks 50 years since Florida's Walt Disney World opened. Plenty has changed since that day. Back then, the Magic Kingdom was the only park at Disney, and the iconic roller coaster Space Mountain wouldn't come until 4 years later. Now, these days, the Disney compound includes Epcot, Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, plus water parks Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. Disney World in Florida wasn't the company's first park. It opened 16 years after Disneyland opened in California. Disney now has theme parks on 3 continents. Well, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier is granting the public access that it hasn't seen in a century. The public will be allowed to place flowers at the tomb when it honors Veterans Day, November 9th and 10th. The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier has served as the heart of Arlington National Cemetery since 1921. The marble sarcophagus marks the final resting place of an unidentified veteran from World War I. Other remains were added in 1958 and then again in 1984, and it serves as a surrogate for any service member lost in battle and not recovered.
Well, balloon enthusiasts are getting ready to take to the skies in New Mexico. Preps have started for Albuquerque's Balloon Fiesta. The event lasts 9 days, and organizers say they're taking security extra seriously this year. Guests will have to go through metal detectors, and any bags brought in will be suspect to search. Glass bottles and alcohol are also not allowed. Organizers are expecting thousands of visitors, and this is on my bucket list.
Mine as well. Mine as well. Yeah, I can't wait to see the video of that. U.S. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh tested positive for COVID-19 last night. The Supreme Court says he is fully vaccinated and does not have any symptoms. Earlier in the week, Justice Kavanaugh tested negative along with the other justices. The Supreme Court is slated to return to the bench for the start of its new term on Monday.
Stocks rebounded after the September slump. The Dow posted its best start to October since 2003. The blue chip index gained 482 points, ending the week at 34,326. The Nasdaq tacked on 118 points, and the S&P 500 was up 49. Well, experts are warning people to plan ahead and start holiday shopping early if you don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah, that's because global supply chain issues and shortages continue as the pandemic rolls on.
Christine Whelan is an author and clinical professor of consumer science at UW-Madison. Welcome back, Christine.
Hi, Christine. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be here. Thanks.
First, tell us the difference between scarcity and shortages.
Right. So scarcity is when you have a limited resource and you can't get it. Shortages are where things are out there, but you just can't have them delivered to you. So right now we are seeing issues in the supply chain, which leads to shortages, meaning that things can be created, but getting it from the factory to the consumer takes many, many steps. And there are some bumps along the way that are really delaying things.
So it all started with the pandemic. That really caused major problems in the supply chain, and it's a domino effect. So, and it isn't resolving itself, right?
It is. It's a domino effect that some people are saying isn't going to be resolved until 2024. So we're going to see empty shelves for some years longer. Costco just this week has limited the amount of toilet paper people can buy again. And again, that's potentially not because there is any scarcity of toilet paper, but just that it's big and bulky. Are there the trucks and the containers to ship it and to get it to the destinations? So all of these things really have a cascading effect.
It's a little different this time. I mean, when it started, the shelves were empty. Now there's toilet paper there. You just can't buy more than a couple.
Well, it was just because people were hoarding it. Is that what what started this?
I don't think they're ready for it. I don't know. Let's find out. What's the difference?
So that's it. Yeah, so at the beginning of the pandemic, people were hoarding various things, including toilet paper. Now, the backstory behind the toilet paper hoarding was in part because toilet paper is a big thing. So when it's missing on the shelf, it leaves a big hole. And then what this does is lead to a scarcity mindset in the consumer. So as you're walking down the aisle, you see there isn't much toilet paper left. You say, oh goodness, everybody else thinks that they need this. I need it too. I need to get some for me. So you throw it in whether you need it or not. And then this just cascades over and over again. And then even if you do need toilet paper, there's none to be found.
And the holidays will be here before we know it. It's October 1st already.
It's hard to believe.
Yeah, can't believe it. So what is your advice?
So this is the tricky one because holidays are right around the corner, and being able to get gifts and have them shipped to your door is going to be more delayed than ever this year. So some experts are saying that the toys that you see on the shelves may be the only ones that are there between now and Christmas. So if you see something, you probably need to buy it. Now that creates kind of an anxious shopping mentality, right? And that's not something that we want to see long term. The other thing that I would suggest in terms of holiday shopping is to really think about how you can make things, to buy local, to use what you have, rather than relying on things coming from other countries or even from far away in the United States.
Yeah, local merchants and craftsmen certainly need the business.
Absolutely. So there is yet another good reason to buy local this holiday season, and place your orders as soon as possible.
All right, forget Halloween, forget Thanksgiving, it's Christmas shopping. Christine, good to see you as usual.
Great to see you guys too, and happy shopping.
Have a good weekend.
Well, look close, even closer. It's a world on a microscopic level.
It is science meeting art coming up after Austin's first warn forecast.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
As soon as you make that call, you're going to have somebody on your side. They're going to be your advocates. They're going to fight for you.
One call, that's all.
They took care of everything.
Hey, you guys, pay attention.
Yeah, pay attention.
We have an important announcement.
Cue the graphic.
Did we forget the graphics?
Uh-oh.
The kitty has the graphics.
Leave it to the cat to mess up. I got it.
Announcing Dane County Humane Society's Bark and Wine.
Join us and lots of other critters on Saturday, October 16th.
Make your reservations today at giveshelter.org. I'm just there for the ideas. Can I say that?
Give me that back. Gimme.
Cut.
When you hear cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, it's time for plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
I don't just play someone brainy on TV. I'm an actual neuroscientist, and I love the science behind Nariva Plus. Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva Plus fuels 6 key indicators of brain performance. More brain performance, yes please. Nariva, think bigger.
Why settle for any Medicare plan when you can choose 5-star Medicare Advantage HMO plans exclusively from Quartz? Starting as low as $0 per month, including medical, hospital, and prescriptions, and dental, vision, and hearing aid benefits. Learn more by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today. Quartz offers the region's top-rated Medicare Advantage plans, and they're now even more exciting. New for 2022, the Quartz Cash Card gives you the freedom to spend up to $460 annually on a variety of health-related products and services. is. And Quartz gives you access to an all-star team of high-quality providers featuring UW Health, giving you the 5-star treatment you deserve. Because at Quartz, you're the star of our 5-star Medicare Advantage plans. Learn more now by requesting your free Medicare Advantage plan comparison guide from Quartz today.
We asked some of our young fans for their best one call, that's all.
One call, that's all. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
Take a look at this. Officials are calling this a world first. Unmanned sail drone footage captured from inside the eye of a powerful Category 4 hurricane barreling across the Atlantic. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration partnered with Sail Drone Incorporated to send the high-tech unmanned vessels into the path of Hurricane Sam, where it battled nearly 50-foot waves and 120-mile-per-hour winds to capture this first-person view from inside the violent storm. Scientists say the data being gathered can be used to better improve forecast models.
Whoa, that's pretty fascinating.
Yeah, you don't want to be there.
No. October is here, and the weather will cool off eventually, but it's time for you to warm up with a plate of fresh-baked cookies.
Like these?
Did you make those, Mark?
Yes, I just whipped them up.
And they're all perfect.
Absolutely. Yes, you couldn't have better-looking homemade cookies.
I'm very impressed. Today is National Homemade Cookie Day. Quick trip, but it's
if your home has gas pumps.
It's observed every year on October 1st. So bake away your favorite cookie. What is your favorite?
Oatmeal chocolate chip.
Yeah, that's mine too. That's really good. So whatever your favorite is,
Just
go
ahead.
Yes.
Yeah,
have
those are
one, and
homemade.
have more than one. That is a homemade one.
Well, they make them there.
Yeah, I know, and they're very, very good.
Some people call it home.
Go ahead, have one. We'll save one for us.
This is the one. This looks like might be the ticket.
That looks like chocolate chip.
And we've identified the flowers from earlier.
If you missed the top of the show, we had a pretty view. It looked like on one of the prairie paths of these pretty purple flowers. We weren't sure what they were. And thanks to Jay Hathaway, he called Jay from Stoughton, Wisconsin. They are
asters.
Asters. We should have known that.
We should have known that.
Thank you, Jay.
Cheers. Have a cookie.
Yeah.
So now we know. That hurricane footage is pretty amazing.
Oh, man. I can't believe that people actually remote pilot those instruments in there. I mean, it's just wild that they're getting that kind of footage. But this is what we could do here in this time. Now we're in 2021. Technology keeps growing, but it also helps our forecast. Unfortunately, we have some rain on the way for the weekend. So find out when to expect that. That's coming up right after the break.
How about poor Fred Wilson?
What a shame. So soon after retiring.
I hear his wife needed help with the funeral expenses.
That's ridiculous. He had Social Security.
When my brother died, his wife received a check from Social Security, all right, for $255. The funeral costs were well over $8,000.
How on earth did she pay for it?
Fortunately, my brother bought additional life insurance before he retired.
I bet that cost a pretty penny, huh?
Not with Colonial Penn. Coverage options start at just $9.95 a month. Well, less than 35 cents a day. I have it myself.
We both do.
Both of you?
That's right. Neither of us had to answer any health questions or take a physical exam. In fact, no one our age can be turned down for any health reason.
No one?
Nope.
Is this a plan that offers a lot of protection at first and then reduces it little by little each year?
No. I've had this coverage for years. My benefit never decreases as I get older.
Your rates go up every year, right?
No, not at all.
Friends keep telling friends about guaranteed acceptance whole life insurance from Colonial Penn Life Insurance Company. With this coverage, your premium never increases for any reason, and your benefit won't decrease simply because you grow older. Options start at just $9.95 a month. If you're age 50 to 85, you cannot be turned down because of your health. Colonial Penn specializes in protection for mature men and women. To find out more, call now.
Call now and you'll also get this free beneficiary planner. Call 1-800-797-8989 for your free information and free gift. That's 1-800-797-8989. There's no risk. That number again is 1-800-797-8989. 1-800-797-8989. Call now.
Fur, you won't faze me. Unlike Zyrtec, Allegra won't make me drowsy.
And Allegra starts working 2 times faster than Claritin.
So when allergies attack,
take Allegra before your symptoms take over you. And for congestion relief, find Allegra D at your pharmacy.
Join Anytime Fitness for just $1 now through October 12th. Anytime Fitness gives you 24/7 support with expert coaching on all things fitness, nutrition, and everything in between. Now through October 12th, join for just $1. Visit AnytimeFitness.com today.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
And welcome back. Still looks pretty good outside, still feels pretty good outside, but a lot of us starting to see that cloud cover actually on the rise. Now our Friday night forecast, this is for Friday night lights out there. Right around kickoff, still pretty toasty, around 77 degrees, but we are going to cool things down quickly afterwards. By the end of the game, we're still going to be in those lower 70s, so our temperatures are not really an issue here for tonight. Staying a little on the warmer side of things, those clouds again on the rise. I'm sure the crowds will also be rising here at some of these games, but stray shower is still a possibility for some. Not all of us are going to see that stray shower moving through, but it is going to be a possibility, unfortunately, during that game tonight. Tomorrow for the Badger game, even a better chance to see some passing showers and maybe even an isolated thunderstorm. It doesn't look like it's going to be raining nonstop the entire time, but there's even a possibility that the entire game could stay dry, but there's also a good chance to see some of those showers moving through. Small chance to see an isolated thunderstorm as well, but it's going to stay a little bit mild, especially for October. We're still going to see those temperatures climbing into the upper 70s for a lot of us. Now, our Doppler track right now, currently staying dry, but taking a step back, we can see that there is quite a bit of moisture here just out to our west, and this is what's going to track through our area. But if you notice, we're not seeing a giant mass of rain showers. It's going to be pretty spotty here and there, but it's a good day tomorrow to keep that umbrella on hand. Now I'm going to show you a few models right here. Future Track is going to show that first batch potentially moving through here later on in the evening here tonight. And again, that could bring a passing shower here and there, but we're not expecting too much from that. More scattered showers overnight, and then this model shows that right around the start of game time, still that potential for a shower, but this model likes to dry things out pretty quickly afterwards. A few of our other models are showing much of the same, but it really depends on where that little dry spot's going to be, because this model on this Future Track is also going to show much of the same at around 11 a.m. That possibility of a shower here and there, but then this model keeps those showers overhead for the next few hours. So there is a possibility to see those showers during the game here for tomorrow. It's about a 50-50 chance right now. Another 50-50 chance for some more showers on Sunday. Afterwards, the rain chances do significantly drop off, so that's good news right there. But our temperatures currently in those 80s. It's very warm outside. These temperatures will end up falling, but it's not going to fall here over the next few hours. We're very consistent with where we were here yesterday as well. And then taking a look at our extended forecast, it does show those rain chances for the weekend, but drying things out for this next week. Temperatures trending a little on the warmer side of things, but we're still going to remain in those lower to mid 70s for the most part.
All right, so just carry the poncho with you.
Yeah, good idea to keep some sort of rain gear on hand for tomorrow, even though you likely won't need it all day long.
No umbrella in the stadium, though.
That's right.
That's right. Yep.
All right. Thank you, Austin.
Thanks, Austin.
An unseen world revealed in staggering detail.
We get to take a look at amazing microscopic beauty that occurs when science and artistry collide.
Jeremy Roth has more.
Mind-blowing images and video captured through microscopes prove it's not just a small world after all, but an amazing one. Since 1975, the Nikon Small World Competition has been an annual showcase for a very unique brand of visual artist, one who spends most of their time peering into a world of the unseen. Photomicrographers the world over submit stunning works, and 2021's field of finalists represents micrography's delicate balance between clever artistry and scientific discipline.
You really have to have a very good understanding of the microscopes and how they form images to be able to really to put a lot of this stuff together.
First place winner Jason Kirk's image of the underside of a southern live oak leaf covered in white trichomes was a result not of one microscope shot, but literally hundreds.
They have a very shallow depth of focus, so what's in focus at any one given time is really, really narrow. So you have to take a couple hundred images in some cases and then kind of squish them together into one final image.
This layering technique is one of many, including color staining and strategic pinpoint lighting used to achieve a desired visual effect. In some cases, imagers even prompt chemical reactions at a cellular level. It's this intersection between science and art that makes Nikon's annual competition and the inspired creators at its core so fascinating.
It brings these kind of worlds to the forefront to where people can see them, and you're able to see something that you pass by every single day and you don't even know it's there.
I'm Jeremy Roth, reporting.
Wow, that's
Isn't that
something.
Fascinating.
It really is. Well, coming up next at 4, Rick Damigella takes us inside today's release, Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
And then, and then coming up next hour at 5, our Naomi Coles talks with a UW immigration attorney who has been to Fort McCoy about the different paths the Afghan refugees have. That's at 5.
The Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
I'm not getting through the pandemic just to end up with the flu.
I asked for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent. It's the #1 used flu vaccine for people 65 and older.
Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent is the only vaccine approved by the FDA for superior flu protection in adults 65+.
I'm not letting my guard down.
Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent isn't for people who've had a severe allergic reaction to any flu vaccine or vaccine component, including eggs or egg products. Tell your healthcare professional if you've ever experienced severe muscle weakness after receiving a flu shot. People with weakened immune systems, including those receiving therapies that suppress the immune system, may experience lower immune responses. Vaccination may not protect everyone. Side effects include pain, redness and/or swelling where you got the shot, muscle ache, headache, and general discomfort. Other side effects may occur.
All flu shots are not the same. I raised my game with Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist for Fluzone High-Dose Quadrivalent.
At U.S. Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at U.S. Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. U.S. Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
Okay, so why use Toyota service centers?
Well, you wouldn't use just any carpenter, would you?
This thing working? Oh, I'm never getting out of here.
No.
Right.
Toyota Service Centers. Keep your Toyota a Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
You can't miss the Fall Semi-Annual Sale and Sweepstakes. On now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off top brand appliance doorbusters. Plus no interest financing with no minimum purchase. Only at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Coats for Kids needs kid-sized winter coats.
At least 6,000 of them to make sure every child in our area stays warm.
Please help us reach our goal. Donate gently used kid-sized winter coats to Clinky Cleaners.
They'll be cleaned and sent to the Community Action Coalition for distribution.
Don't have a kid's coat to give? Go to Channel 3000 and use the Amazon wish list to donate.
Track our progress on News 3 Now and Magic 98. Then donate to Coats for Kids.
Well, the sequel to the hit movie Venom crawls into theaters this weekend, but did you know Venom's big screen origin changed from his comic book beginnings?
Rick Damigella reports.
I say either, you guys say either, I say neither, and I say neither.
Eddie Brock and his alien symbiote frenemy are back in Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Ta-da! Catch up.
Excuse me. With the Venom movies not being part of Marvel's cinematic universe, Venom's movie origin is quite different from its comic book birth.
The reason why Venom is so different on screen than it is in the comic books is because obviously Venom in the books is so just directly tied with Spider-Man.
Do you know how lucky you are that I chose you?
chose me?
Spider-Man was fighting alongside of the Avengers on a different planet, and Spider-Man accidentally lost his costume in the battles there, and he goes up to a machine, and he thinks he's asking the machine to craft him a new costume, but he's actually combining with this alien symbiote.
That is a red one.
You need to come out right now. I will let you eat everybody.
Promise.
I promise.
Oh, yeah.
In Let There Be Carnage, Eddie and Venom face off against serial killer Cletus Cassidy.
We were teased with Eddie Brock meeting Cletus Cassidy in the very first Venom film, but yes, there is a little face-to-face interaction, and the symbiote infects Carnage, and boy, is he scary. They've done some incredible effects work, and the transformation stuff that we see with Woody Harrelson is just remarkable.
All I ever wanted in this world is carnage.
In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
I got lost somewhere along the way there.
Maybe Matilda or something.
Yes, Matilda the Musical opens in Sun Prairie tonight.
Our Michael Bruno goes backstage to check out the latest production from the Sun Prairie Civic Theater. That's when Live at 4 continues.
Huge mattress savings are happening now during the fall semi-annual sale and sweepstakes at Ashley Home Store. Save up to 65% off. Pay as little as $20 per month on top brands with 6 years no-interest financing, plus $300 in free furniture. Only at Ashley Home Store.
What makes new Salonpas Arthritis Gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour. I'm Jonathan Greenhut, the CEO of PowerSwabs. When I met Dr. Ginniker and he introduced me to PowerSwabs and I saw how effective they were and how easy they were to use, I knew we had to share it with the world. PowerSwabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stained caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, PowerSwabs can target that area using swab precision.
I really love the fact that you're able to go individually on each tooth and make sure that it's going to be wider.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays that can take 30 minutes to an hour, and start using the PowerSwabs 5-minute solution. Just snap, swab, and smile.
After just 7 days, the results were awesome. PowerSwabs was easy to use every day, and each day I could see it better and better, and from beginning to end, it's definitely whiter. They look clean, they feel clean. And people have made comments about it, which is nice.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order PowerSwabs and receive up to 40% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, by ordering in response to this advertisement, get a free PowerSwabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 40% on your purchase and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
I don't just play someone brainy on TV. I'm an actual neuroscientist, and I love the science behind Nariva Plus. Unlike ordinary memory supplements, Nariva Plus fuels 6 key indicators of brain performance. More brain performance? Yes, please. Nariva, think bigger.
The fall semi-annual sale and sweepstakes is on now at Ashley Home Store. Shop brand new fall furniture styles at huge discounts, up to 60% off. Then get your scratch-off card in store for your chance at specials and bonus deals. You could even win the $5,000 grand prize. Only at Ashley Home Store.
And welcome back. Taking another look at traffic. Earlier, we did have that reported incident in US 51. Right now, our main slow areas are generally along the Beltline right now. Pretty standard for a Friday at this time. But again, that incident that we mentioned earlier, this was on US 51 northbound Stoughton Road, and it was actually closed not too long ago here from Wisconsin 30 to Lexington Avenue. Now, that was due to an accident, but it does look like this has since reopened. Traffic currently moving along quite nicely, and it again, if that's what it looks like right now. If we hear any more updates, we will keep you posted. Taking a jump to Janesville, we are looking at a lot of clear conditions right here. 39, however, in Janesville, a little slow at times. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good to go. And just another big step back here. Again, no major incidents have been reported right now. That US 51 closure from earlier, it seems that has since reopened.
All right, Austin, thank you. If you're wondering how strong the seller market is right now, take a look at this red-hot real estate prospect. This property in a Boston suburb was severely damaged in a fire in August and is currently listed as is for the asking price of $399,000. The listing isn't cagey about the home state, billing it as a fixer-upper or maybe a terror-downer. Before you get sticker shock, consider this. The Massachusetts Association of Realtors says the median home price in the state is over $500,000.
Must be a good location.
400 grand for that.
Wow.
Charred bar, boards included. Well, opening tonight at the Sun Prairie Civic Center is Matilda the Musical. It tells the story of a precocious little girl with extraordinary abilities.
Unloved by her parents, Matilda dreams of a better life.
Michael Bruno goes backstage to check out Matilda the Musical.
The storyline of Matilda, it is a Roald Dahl book. It's based on a Roald Dahl book. Roald Dahl wrote Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach. And he typically writes stories about adults who terrorize kids. And this is no exception. Matilda is a brilliant child, and she has two horrible parents.
Even though she has a lot of mean people around her, like her family and her teachers, she still finds a way to be happy and go into her own little world, especially when she's reading books.
And she discovers throughout life that she has telekinesis, and she can move things with her eyes.
And it's really fun to play her. A little bit not like me. I'm not really a book person, but it's always fun to get into a character who's very smart, probably knows a lot more than I do.
Then she also finds that there are some other people in the world who aren't quite as horrible as her parents, so it does have a happy ending.
Tell me about who is Bruce and what happens to him during the musical.
So I like to think of Bruce as the kid who eats the cake, and he's a revolting child.
And you're okay with that, right? So did you find anything that you really liked particularly for that particular role?
I think just being able to be someone else is cool, especially getting to eat cake.
And do you really have to eat cake during the show?
No.
Oh. So it's all magic of the theater, right?
Yes.
We are revolting children living in revolting times. We sing revolting songs using revolting rhymes. We'll be revolting children till our revolting steps. We'll have transrevolting where revolting will be cause.
Mrs. Phelps is the librarian at the public library, and Matilda comes in several times and is continually telling her bits and pieces of the same long, riveting story. It's a lot of getting to listen and react to this wonderful story that she's telling. These children are just so precious, and they're always so upbeat and happy and kind to be around, which is just it's such a great way to spend an evening of you'll go to work, you'll have a really long day, you're tired, and then a small child comes up to you and says, "You look really pretty in your costume," and your day is just brightened.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a finale.
Michael joins us now. That's a big cast.
It is a big cast of revolting children.
Why was he revolting? I didn't quite get it.
I think they're revolting against the teachers.
Oh, okay.
They're on revolt. Not that some of them are revolting, I guess. I guess Roald Dahl is known for like making these kids uncomfortable with these mean people around them. But it's a classic old movie and book, and they've really upgraded it to a really fun musical.
It's great to see all of the kids singing and dancing and being back on stage.
Exactly, and they've had to do this all rehearsing, and they have to perform with masks on, so it's even harder for them.
Yeah, and you have to be masked up to go into the theater?
Yes, that's correct, because it's in the upper middle school, the Cardinal Heights Middle School. So it is under the school mandates that you have to be masked in the building, and there are children in the company that aren't vaccinated because they're not they haven't approved the vaccination for kids yet.
All right, let's tell folks where it is. It's at Matilda the Musical at the Sun Prairie Civic Theater, October 1st, 2nd, 8th, and 9th at 7:30, and Sundays, the 3rd and the 10th at 2. Go to TKTicketsAssist.com, or whatever that stands for.
Yeah, TKT Assist.
All right, here we go. Michael, 3, 2, 1,
It's Friday!
There's Jim. There's Austin. The gang's all here.
Hey, Austin!
Have a great weekend, you guys.
You too. Go Lucky. Go Packers.
Yes.
And Packers. All right. And
Go Cardinal Heights.
Go away. Charles has a final check of the forecast coming up.
The house before you, over 30 years old, still has its original window. It's bone.
Folks, there's no need to be afraid of old windows. Just call Feldco for 50% off.
Right now at Feldco, get 50% off windows. Plus, no interest for 1 year.
50% off windows ends soon. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Feeling trapped by your expensive cell phone plan? Here's the key. Switch to Consumer Cellular. Keep your phone and number with the same great coverage as the big carriers. Escape to a no-contract $20 a month plan with talk, text, and data. It's easy to connect. With our award-winning customer support team, no sleight of hand is required. Call, go online, or visit Target to get your new SIM card or phone today.
When you hear cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, it's time for plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Alka-Seltzer Plus Cold Relief. Dissolves quickly, instantly ready to start working. So you can bounce back fast with Alka-Seltzer Plus.
Whether you have a design emergency or you just want to shop the best furniture showroom in town, you need Dwellings. Madison's best kept secret for design and furniture. Shop our fabulous showroom, Hard Rock Road, Fitchburg.
News 3 Now, WISC-TV, winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence.
We're excited about receiving this prestigious award.
Thank you for making News 3 Now, WISC-TV
Your first choice for excellence.
Two local students ran with an idea, and it's scoring with high school sports fans.
There's 200 people online. I didn't think that was going to happen.
Chris Stanford shows you how this production has taken off big time in Wanakee. Sunday on News 3 Now at 10.
Welcome back. Another look at tonight. We are going to see increasing cloud cover. It stays mild with a low of 64 degrees, but patchy fog's possible, as well as some scattered showers and even an isolated thunderstorm. Afterwards, we do look to generally dry things out starting on Monday, but we have quite a few rain chances here towards the end of the forecast as well. Make sure you stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
There's nothing like a great night's sleep on a new mattress from Steinhoffels. Right now, get a queen mattress for the price of a twin on select Serta Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Rest mattresses. And when you upgrade to a Beauty Rest Black, you'll get $200 in Steinhoffels cash. Plus, with free delivery and Steinhoffels 120-night sleep guarantee, you can't make a mistake. Only at Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part, our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
At US Cellular, we know the local landscape, so we can help everyone stay connected for less. And less also means more, as in more choice. While the other guys may limit your options, at US Cellular, you choose any phone and we make it free. That's right, visit our store and any phone you see is free. Plus, get unlimited data for $30 a month and get the most out of our state-of-the-art network, wherever you choose to go. US Cellular, America's locally grown wireless.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
At Harker Heating and Cooling, you can save a whole bunch of money when you buy a furnace. You know what's even better? Saving even more money when you purchase a furnace and an air conditioner at the same time.
Harker Heating and Cooling.
It's hard to believe it's October 1st, but the calendar doesn't lie.
Fall is upon us, and Louie and Oliver found one squirrel getting ready for winter. That story is part of this week's edition of the News Hounds.
Here's the News Hounds, Louie and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the News Hounds, the healing power of a pup.
Good, clean fun.
And some awkward first hops.
But first, what a squirrel did to this Fargo man's truck is just plain nuts. Bill Fisher was forced to take his truck apart after he found hundreds of black walnuts stuffed in the engine block. The culprit? A stockpiling red squirrel. Seen here slowly driving Fisher's dog insane. Fisher has already removed 42 gallons worth of walnuts and says there's more where that came from, all thanks to one shell of a pesky perpetrator.
A kangaroo Joey was caught on camera taking its first hops at the Australian Reptile Park. The video shared on social media captured the baby kangaroo jumping on his own seconds after leaving his mother's pouch. After the impressive performance, keepers named him Jumping Jack.
Never underestimate the healing power of pups. You can see this man's mood perks up instantly at the sight of his dog, Pepper. He's been in the hospital for weeks battling pneumonia and was recently transferred to a rehab facility, but wasn't eating or drinking. His daughter-in-law thought a puppy reunion and animal therapy might help. She was right. Since the visit, he's now eating and his health is improving. Now Pepper visits daily, and his human is expected to be released to go home soon.
Finally, these pups can't contain their excitement. This is Alaska Canine Aquatics, an indoor pool strictly for dogs. Most dog owners bring their pets here to play, splash, and wear them out. It's also good exercise. The 18 by 25-foot pool is open to different families for 30-minute intervals. And the best part is open year-round, so pups that get restless in winter have a place to shake all that pent-up energy. And after they're tired out, a quick wash and blow dry before leaving with tails wagging. Here's hoping your weekend is filled with such joy.
And that's this week's edition of the News Hounds Now Update.
We gotta get one of those pools around here.
And then they sleep all night, right?
That's our time for now. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here Monday. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.